Toastmaster? Fellow Toastmasters, can anybody tell me what I am wearing on my face?
Yes.
Wrong. This is a $50 bill. Because in 2003, in Beijing, in the spring, during the severe acute respiratory syndrome, or SARS crisis, this was worth about $50 because this mask could block the virus. I had a pretty interesting time in China. I lived there for about 3 years. And I had some exciting periods of the time there and some very challenging times. But I found one thing that helped me throughout the experience was a good sense of humor. Tonight I'd like to tell you about those times that I used my sense of humor to deal with challenging situations and how that made it for a much better experience. First, when I first moved to China in 2001, I was studying Chinese at a local university, and they gave me housing in the foreign faculty housing building. So I had my own apartment, which was great. I had my own little kitchen, which was great. So I was trying to save money. I was living on a student's budget, essentially. And I was eating a very high-protein diet in those days. So I liked to buy things like meat and eggs. And I wanted to save more money by not shopping at foreign grocery stores, which are very expensive. So I went down to the local market, and I wanted to buy some different grocery items, one of which was eggs. Now, if I can ask somebody in the audience who speaks Chinese and writes Chinese to do me a quick favor and come up and write the Chinese character for the word egg. Jackie, is this going to be old characters or new characters?
Traditional.
Traditional? Okay, well then let's
The right
definitely. No, I'm terribly sorry. That's incorrect. No, I'm sorry. That is not correct. That is not the Chinese character for egg. This is the new immigrant to China's character for egg. I went to the market and I looked around and I could not find the eggs, but I also had no way of asking anybody at this local market where the eggs could be found, because I had no idea how to say it to them. So I went up to one person selling vegetables, pulled a piece of paper out of my pocket, and drew that on it, and handed it to them, and they said, "Oh, Navyar, Navyar." I went over to the other location, bought my eggs, and in the process, I also earned about 50 Chinese friends who were following me around, looking at this crazy foreigner who went to go buy eggs by drawing a picture of a chicken laying an egg. A few months later, I wanted to move out of the dormitory, and I got another opportunity to use humor. I wanted to move into an apartment in the French concession in Shanghai, which is a very nice area. Very beautiful Art Deco architecture, lots of shops and restaurants nearby. And what was great was, at the same time, in class, at the school where I was studying Chinese, we were studying words related to housing. We learned words such as clean, air conditioner, bedroom, window, landlord. Two of these words I learned were anjing in Chinese and ganjing. Now, hold on with the translation into English for those for just a second. So I went and saw one apartment, and I just loved it. And the landlady was probably about 75 years old. She looked at me like, oh my God, here comes the Martian. So I thought, well, I'll just make her a piece. And I turned to her and I said, and I was very proud, said to her in my best Chinese, in English, I said, well, in Chinese I said, what I wanted to say was, this apartment's very peaceful. She got this look on her face like I was trying to woo her. 30-year-old American coming in here trying to, what's going on with this guy? It's like I told her that China and Taiwan were separate countries. And my agent, property agent with me, kind of bumped me and said, "You just told her she's really clean." Oh my God. Oops. I had said, "很干净." What I meant to say Hun Anjing. Anjing means peaceful. Ganjing means clean. So I thought, oh my God, I got to get out of this one in a hurry. Turned to my property agent and said, please tell her what I meant is that it's really peaceful. Oh, we tell her I think she really is really clean. She liked that. She smiled, and not only did she give me the apartment, she gave it to me at a discount. Later, I moved on to Beijing and went to work. And in 2003, in April, the SARS crisis broke out. And it's actually difficult for me to minimize, to really explain how frightening that period was. It was, to me, very terrifying. SARS is caused by a microscopic virus called a coronavirus. It has little spikes on it that look like a crown, hence the name. And people were buying masks as much as that one and paying as much as $50 because that mask can block the virus. And these ran out in China. Many things were going on. A lot of rumors flying around about entire hospitals that have been infected with this virus and were shut down, and lots of people dying. This virus was highly contagious. It could be spread through the air, and it also carried about a 40% mortality rate at that time. I remember the scary day when the Beijing government came out and admitted, actually, we do have thousands of cases in Beijing of SARS, and we have several people dead. I remember the night that they put all the SARS patients in Beijing into ambulances and drove them around the city in order to hide them from the World Health Organization before they wanted to admit there was a problem. I remember after they made the announcement, people literally running out of the city, running to the airport to get on airplanes, to get on trains. The city emptied out. I was stuck. I couldn't get a plane ticket. And several of my expat friends couldn't either. So we stayed behind and did what logical people do. We went and got drunk. We went to our favorite restaurant in Beijing and ordered beers, Mexican beers. One person ordered Tecate, another Dos Equis, another Negro Modelo. When it came to me, I said, I'll have a Corona virus. Okay, bad joke. But that lightened the mood for us and helped us break down some of the tension. So using humor at key points in China helped me get through some challenging times. And I would encourage you as well to use humor when you're in difficult situations. Thank you.